what is Evil Socrates, a term that I've just invented in philosophy? Is a modern internet mirror image of the good philosopher Socrates. And Socrates is famous because he was just asking questions and did his own research, not in the malicious or ideologically motivated way that some might, but because he knew that he didn't know something and genuinely wanted to understand. Indeed, the oracle at Delphi, a source of wisdom and prophecy in ancient Greece, famously called him the wisest man in Athens because he knew that he knew nothing. And Socrates knew a ton. He was a well-respected philosopher and thinker in the ancient world, but he also knew the limits of his knowledge and how much of the world fell outside of it. He was always conscious of what he didn't know and joyfully sought out every opportunity to learn more. So for me, Evil Socrates is the dumb person on the internet that not only doesn't know the limits of their own knowledge, but thinks that they're basically smart and knows mostly everything they need to. They're comfortable, they're lazy, they're uncurious, and they're convinced that anything they know or think must be right because they're the ones that have known it or thought it. They think there is nothing meaningful outside the limits of their knowledge. And if they're uncurious and never bother to learn anything new, then the bounds and limits of their knowledge are likely to be pretty small. So when confronted with anything outside of those bounds, they are challenged, and they respond by lashing out, by refusing to learn something new. Ultimately, they don't want to have those limits of knowledge stretched, because then they would have to confront how much is outside of them. But here's the horrifying bit we can learn from, because we've all been evil Socrates sometimes. It's natural, but instead we can be good Socrates.